Hello children, boys and girls. This is today's problem. A dripping tap. It won't shut off. These are those ceramic dish types. You know, you can spend a lot of time looking for them. But what we're going to do here is just going to swap that tap. It's a rented property and he wants the cheapest way out. Trouble is, to get at that, there's no way underneath here. We have to take this sink out. Your modern design engineers again. So that's what we want to do. Take the sink out and swap the tap. Now to get the sink out, we first of all got to get this plinth off. Underneath here it'll be legs, so we can drop the cupboard that the sink's on down, and that'll enable us to lift the sink up a little bit and get it out. The sink can't go up because the worktop's trapping it, and the worktop's quite considerably heavy, thick thing, so we don't want that to break. So that's the way we've got to go about it. We're also going to have to take the waste out, because this has got to go over that, and there isn't room. Even though we've dropped the cupboard, there's still not room, so we have to take it out and shuffle it out. This is proving to be a bit of a challenge. I've got two screwdrivers there to hold the top of the waste steady, while I've got my footprints underneath on the nut, but that's solid, won't turn, so I'm going to apply a bit of heat on it now. Your thing to be very careful of is to keep the heat on here. Don't put any heat at all on there, because it will crack. So not too much. Bit of heat on the nut. Keep it away from the plastic, keep it away from the porcelain, and hopefully that'll free things off for us. Right, I'm going to try that now. Okay, well, the heat worked, but as you can see, it's a messy job. That's all the muck and everything that came out. Keep this outside to cool off. Okay, so the heat worked. As you can see, there's a lot of guns around there and everything. That's why it's a good idea to have gloves on. The rest of it's all hard work now getting this out. It can only just come, even though we've got that couple of inches. Okay, as you can see, I've eventually got the sink out with a bit of manhandling and leverage and pulling things out, and it's a bit of a struggle. So now we can get the taps, and that's pretty straightforward. Take those taps off, put the new ones on, and get everything back. So that's the new tap. And as you can see, I put isolation valves underneath it, and we'll test them. Good to go. Now many people do that, put it, screw the half-inch female connector onto the top. It's not a good practice, but it's done an awful lot. It's done here today by me, and I'm happy to do it. The thing is, that screw there, don't wring its neck, because it can cut into the rubber and cause problems. But I mean, you think, what if this, what if that? This is only rubber inside. What if that breaks? You know, what if it comes undone underneath here? What if lightning strikes it? So you make your own mind up about things sometimes. So I'm happy to do that. No worries. Done it many times. Right, now then, we've got to get this great big piece of junk back in there. So that's our next job.